Hello, welcome back to the House of Animation. I'm your host, Ben Gilman. The front door is always open, so please do come on in and join us on our journey of discussing animated films of all kinds. I finally now that goddamn introduction. I'm also always, as always, I'm nearly messing it up. I'm as always joined by Tara, Chloe, and Troy Salmon. How are you guys doing?
Yes, I'm doing good today. I'm here enjoying another House of Animation episode, baby. I feel good.
That intro is like holding a fart in an elevator shaft, inside a lift. It nearly came out. I nearly butchered it on introduction, you two. I'm like, no, I've done 11 of these, and then one day you will hear those outtakes because Troy's collecting them. One day, I don't know when, you will hear those outtakes because, like, there's some good stuff there.
Good stuff there, man. Incredible.
Oh my god, this recording cycle, like, I don't know why I got the giggles so much. But anyway, enough about that. Today we're here to talk about a fat man who's not very talented.
Oh God.
Panda. I hate Jack Black. I hate James Corden. They're two fat white men. Maybe that's why they pretend that they're fat, and that's the funny thing about them, and that's all it is.
Damn. Already he's on fire.
You find fat people funny who just eat food all the time, think that's funny. You're going to love this film. Kung Fu Panda is a film made by DreamWorks from 2008. It follows the adventures. I don't even get me started on how all the characters are not Asian actors. Po, who's a panda. Now, pandas are normally really shit animals that just eat bamboo, and they're the most boring animals on earth. Who's taking pictures while I'm doing this? Is that you?
Just ignore that. Yeah.
I'm going to kill you, my death ray eyes. No, I'm joking. No. Don't worry, Tara. I love you. All right. So, typical Tara, Chloe. One episode in, she's back to being disruptive again. I can imagine when you were in class, you were the one that always had to do something to make the class laugh. I can just see it now. A teacher wanted to bring you with a ruler. He is the Dragon Warrior, the master of Kung Fu. He's not. The franchise is set in ancient China, and there's loads of animals, and there's a bad guy, and I'm just going to get into this. We just need to.
Yeah.
You know what this movie is. I don't have to explain what the fuck this movie is.
Yeah, it's a story.
Jackie Chan is criminally wasted.
Oh my gosh, he is. Oh my goodness. Once I found out it was Jackie Chan,
I'm like,
once I found out it was Jackie Chan, I was like, no way. It's just, he did that. There's no way.
Jack Black doesn't shut the fuck up in this film. I mean, like, that's just this movie. I'm just going to go into it. If you take the fucking fat panda out and concentrate on the tiger, it's a much better movie. Because this movie is busting out half a good movie. And then, right, okay, so he's useless. He's crap. Right? This guy is a bumbling twat. He's just fat. Yeah. And that's the joke. That is the one-tone joke. There was a lot of good visual gags.
Yeah. There's some good gags in there.
There was some amazing visual comedy going on the whole way through. From his head almost going through his dad's shop to trying to get over the wall of the Imperial J Palace. He's fireworking into the wall is quite funny.
Yeah.
And this is so his dad is a bird.
Yeah, I don't understand how
That's happened. The first thing me and my wife said. What the fuck? It's like he's a bird.
Yeah, his grandfather and great-grandfather is a bird.
When they're leaving because the bad guy's coming, they do lean into it. He's going, I've got something I've got to tell you. And I'm waiting for, you're adopted. And they don't do it.
That's what I was waiting for. I was like, wait.
It's like Asia. I'm Asian. Noodles. It's like, oh no. It's like
the noodle shop. I was like, noodle shop.
It doesn't play on stereotypes that much. I will give it this. There is none of the non-Asian actors are trying an Asian accent.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
For 2008, that's a win.
Especially back then, yeah.
What the fuck is happening in Tara Chloe's world?
Sorry, my place is thunder, so.
Lovely.
Damn.
Even your weather hates this movie. So, but the bit is right.
Yeah.
This is the bit. The villain has no.
Or Tai Long.
Yeah, he doesn't have any backstory, and it's really improbable that that feather's going to get him free. Okay, whatever, fuck off. Right, fine, go fuck yourself. And then you're building all these characters. How the fuck is a snake meant to be a martial artist? They don't have limbs.
The snake. Oh, but what the heck? How are you supposed to fight? But apparently, this snake has
the only Asian person that could play that stuff. Now that is a Finaka who just has to play all the Asian characters in anything, and Gemma Chan. You need an Asian character, you call those two. But the snake is. Are you fucking kidding me? Like what's it gonna? Don't get me started. Don't.
Look at Ben. Now Ben's going off.
And you know what? It's really fat shaming, right? Laughing at the fat person. What motivates him to train? Food. That's what I'm. It's so deaf. It's so tone deaf. It said fat people will only fat people. That's laugh at fat people.
Yeah.
I don't hate fat people, but I think it's if I was fat, I would be ashamed of this movie. Like he's annoying, he's lazy, he's Jack Black. It's the reason I hate Peter Rabbit is because James Corden's mouth is coming out of that fantastic character, and it's not right. He's a fat slob who's just lucks into being. And the final fucking battle, right? It does the quick montage of a day in his trainer. I'm like, you can go. I literally said halfway through, my wife told me off, you can go fuck yourself, movie. You can go. I got so angry so many times in this movie.
Tell us how you really feel, Ben. Tell us how you really feel.
No. Fuck you, Jack Black, you fat cunt. You're talentless hack. Tenacious D is shit.
Oh my god!
Jumanji is good is because The Rock, Chris Rock, and Karen Gillan are there. You're the most forgettable character. They needed a fat guy, so they got you. You and James Corden should just go into prison and starve yourself to death.
Nah, come on, man. You got too far, bro. Oh, man.
Score of Rock is the only thing that he's ever contributed to the world.
Early Tenacious D was good. I don't know about now, but early Tenacious D was good.
Tenacious D is not good.
Early Tenacious
was good. But basically, the final fight, the final cinematic fight is him just bouncing him off of his belly. And it's like, oh, come on. This was getting to be a bit serious. And you're turning it into a joke. Every time the panda is on screen, it is a joke.
Yeah, I thought it was going to get more serious. I was watching it and I was like...
I was disappointed.
I was like, oh, man.
It could have got serious. And at first, he didn't annoy me as much. But then he lucks into... I thought he might have some ability to be a martial artist.
Yeah.
But he doesn't.
Yeah,
and the red panda thing, training him with food. Get the fuck out of town. You don't learn martial arts like that. I feel like, I mean, anytime you do martial arts, you have the ability. Like Mulan, she already knew how to kind of fight.
Yeah,
she has ages fighting. This is why the new Mulan film is shit, because she's already instant ready to go. There's none of the struggle. He doesn't struggle. He learns in 2 minutes Kung Fu.
Yeah, he didn't have any really good struggles in that. You didn't see him like
he wasn't a hateable motherfucker like this guy. Look, there's a lot of chosen ones, but this is the most. He spends most of the film being useless. It's only halfway through they finally pull their finger out, and he still pisses about any shit and gets there by luck because he's fat. So the great martial artist that can whoop anyone's ass loses to a fat guy who can't do Kung Fu. I don't think so. Somehow, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That was ridiculous, man. I was like, it's montage. How long was he training this man? How far? And that's the thing. He had like no like official like training for the longest time. It's like all of a sudden he's like, just like dodges. I'm like, what are you doing? How is he dodging all these attacks? It's like, what? It's like, nah, bro, come on. My guy. There's no way he should be doing all this. And it was really with ease as well. It was like fucking. I was like. At first, it was like doing lucky shots here and there. Lucky shots, it was like hitting. He might miss in the tree, hit him in the face. That kind of thing, yeah. He's got beaten by certain parts of luck because he's a lucky guy. But them kind of thing where he's just like, afterwards, just started like doing legit martial arts. And I was like, blocking all of Tai Lung stuff. I was like, there's no way you should be doing that to Tai Lung, bro. There's no way you should be doing that. Zero way. None. That's ridiculous. It was ridiculous. And this guy is doing full-on dives on buildings and that. I'm like, how does this guy leaping through on buildings like that? I was like, no way. He never got even trained to do that. He never got trained to imitate him like that, bro. He wasn't even on that skill level. This guy was fully ground-based. And this guy was like him leaping like Superman and that from single bound business. I was like, what the heck is that about?
This review will now be handled by Troy and Tara Clay. It's going to be a proper
Look at Ben.
No,
I've got it out of my system.
The fact that they keep talking about food already made me hungry. Like during the first few minutes of the movie.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, Tara. Then they pay fucking Kung Fu Fighting to be really sensitive on the final credits.
I was like, everybody is coming. I was like, oh.
And if you look at Lucy Liu, and Lucy Liu's a bit of a whore. She goes on Charlie's Angels. She's got no fucking taste. But Jackie Chan, you're better than that. Your Hollywood movies are shit.
I don't know like Jackie Chan.
You were better in China, brother, than Hong Kong, because fuck me, your Hollywood output is shit. Russia with Chris Tucker is the only decent thing you've done, like the trilogy. That is it. You fucking quality control is awful. Keep going. Sorry.
He said, like, it was quality control. You know, like Lucy Liu. Oh, Lucy Liu. But
still good.
Still looks good. Oh my gosh. But
Lucy Liu would still get her back doors kicked himself. Thank you.
Facts. Bennett lied. But yeah, go on, Tara. Say something.
You too, please. Go ahead.
Not much, yeah. I mean, the first few minutes already made me hungry, and I don't know why the bird is just so bloody irritating in a way that your destiny is here. Your destiny is to make noodles. Like, fuck that, seriously.
Yeah, I was like, that kind of took a bit too far. I was watching, I was like, oh, noodles.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, the bird is so damn irritating, and he's definitely adopted because the father is a bird, the grandfather is a bird, the great-great-grandfather is a bird, so how can you be a panda?
Yeah, I was like, what the heck is that about? They didn't go into adoption. I thought they were going to go into something where it goes, he found him from somewhere or whatever, like a Tai Lung type situation where the sensei found him when he was a cub. I thought it was going to do something like that. And then, because like a parallel, like, he found him as a cub. He found him just appeared out of nowhere. No one knows who his parents were, or like a him where like the panda is like from this ancient line of martial. I don't know. It could be something like that, like tied into like how he knows these things. Where it could be like a muscle memory, where a descendant type of thing. They could have done that. It's an ancient panda from years back, from a descendant line of ancient or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? They could have done stuff like that. And then we could go.
His dad is a fucking noodle making duck.
Yeah, exactly. It's a bit.
They could have done that. They could have had so many ways of like.
If that was a half ethnic human, you would see the two parents of the backgrounds mixed. It would make sense. Or they were adopted. Fine. They don't even just.
Because that's the thing, though. They had the opportunity to do that because remember Tai Lung when he goes, he found him as a cub because he didn't know the full. They didn't know. Panda didn't know the full story because he took him in.
Okay.
That could have been a parallel, bro.
My wife, while watching it, said, "Oh, it's for kids." I went, "Yeah, but kids aren't stupid. Kids deserve better than this shit."
Yeah.
I had a good talk with my wife about this because my wife always watches the animated stuff with me because she loves animated films. She said, "But it's for kids." I was like, "Yeah, but there is really." I said, "You were telling me the stuff that Pixar do, which is fantastic for kids. You watch this shit. It's DreamWorks bullshit. It's stupid, lowest common than shit.
Yeah, that's common.
It's a fat man bouncing people with his stomach.
Yeah,
it's fucking awful. It's like there's half a good movie in here. Anytime the panda's there, it's like we got to make fat man jokes. It's like if you made the panda not overweight or something and a little bit more, you could have had a great movie. Like Raya or Mulan, like from the Asian background. Like, I don't know. I don't want to watch Kung Fu Panda 2, and I hope neither of you ever fucking suggest that we have to watch this again.
Yeah, we won't.
We will have to, at one point, have to do this because we're going to one day run out of film. It's much like Cars 2. I can't imagine that I will want to watch it
It's coming.
I wouldn't mind watching Cars versus Kung Fu Panda, but they all fucking
Cars.
murder each other in a battle royale Hunger Games scenario.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Cars,
This
bro.
is gonna be that. This is the Angry Ben episode. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just a Savage Ben episode at this point. Oh my gosh.
I'm allergic to condoms. This is a question.
I'm already like,
Oh my gosh. But yeah. Yeah, but Kung Fu Panda, man.
Obviously, put it out, he says.
Oh my god. God, he's lost his mind, man. Snap. He's snapped, bro. He's gone.
I'm going to read you Saga issue 44. It's more entertaining than to talk about this movie. You two, please go ahead. I'm listening.
Well, no, but for me, it had some good action, man. Because especially from the team of animals, man, in the Kung Fu school, I like their team ups, especially against Tai Long as well. That team ups was solid, especially on that bridge. That was a great action scene. Where he goes, yes, Po, is that his name? It's gonna be our fight will be legendary. And then they just go, no, we're gonna take you out, and then he just wrecks all. If it was just them just like teaming up against Tai Long, that'd be tight. But the thing is, it's him by himself just taking out Tai Long. I didn't believe any of that, bro. I did not believe any of that fight scene whatsoever. There's too much luck involved, and then all of a sudden they started out. I was like, okay, I can believe this. It's all luck at first. It's like first 5 minutes of the fight. It's like luck, hitting in the plane. He slips over, does this, falls down the stairs. Okay, fair enough. But once he started fighting him on a level, I was like, nah, there's no way. I was like, nah. It took me out of it. I was like, nope.
He literally fucking stands there like the Undertaker, or like some big wrestling guy, and watches it, like the whatever the fuck he was, the bad guy was basically fucking Rey Mysterio bouncing off of him.
None of the effects were working on him. It was like they're tickling him. I was like, these ancient techniques are not working on him. How is that
He's
possible?
fat. Wow, brilliant. Fuck off.
That's ridiculous.
Tara, as an Asian woman, how do you think there's anything offensive to Asian cultures here that Hollywood have done? Because I could only see the noodles bird being really annoying. Because it's like, oh, China, noodles.
I mean,
Is there anything that you found offensive?
Not really, because I think most Hollywood movies on Asian culture are like that. You know, the accent and everything that they do is kind of like stereotypical, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
Yeah. I just think it's another kids movie. It's a kids movie, and maybe kids like it because of the panda. They think it's cute and all. Whether it's offensive or not, I think that is quite subjective.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't really find anything like so offensive actually.
The noodles being caught off guard. I mean, that was more specific, like a whole
noodles. Even Italians have their own noodles, which is called pasta.
Yeah, the pasta's better than the meatball. But I think, it's the fat stuff. That was like the belly bounce. I thought it was gonna get ripped like I know that Thor in the movies where you got a big gut.
Yeah.
And then the hands were finna get
If they
trimmed
ever
off.
do that in For Love and Thunder, I'm going to punch
Bro.
Tiki. Tap a Tiki in the fucking face.
In the trailer, and you can see him like this. He's got these massive chains. He's
that's
working
fine.
out.
That's fine, but you don't see people bouncing off
Nah, you don't do that.
belly.
Nah.
There's a line. There's a fucking line.
I don't get why they named the tiger tigress. It just means female tiger. Like, you know what I mean? It's like naming a female dog bitch.
That's true. That's true.
Because I thought the way they set up as well, you got tiger on tiger. I thought like she was gonna be the one, you know what I mean?
Tigress. No, one is a
insane.
Siberian. Tai Long is a Siberian tiger,
Yeah,
and tigress is a regular tiger.
Yeah, it's not tiger, but that's what I'm saying. I thought they were gonna do something with that. They never did anything with that.
But how did Siberian tiger come to China? They are only available in like Russia or this kind of place with a white tiger.
That's what I'm saying. They sent him there in a package as a cub. So
oh yeah. He walked.
That's why I see. So
all the way to China. Yeah.
You have to adapt to the culture, to the surroundings. You know? So that's what I'm saying.
Cool. Right. I think we should score this bastard.
Let's do it. Let's score it.
You guys go first.
I give it a 5. I didn't really find it that enjoyable.
A 5?
Because I think kids only find the panda cute, to be honest.
No, my wife thought he was unfunny. She thought it was like panda's meant to be cute. It's just a fat American panda, basically. It's Jack Black's fat fucking face on it.
From the School of Rock, more like.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Taj's giving it a 5. All right. I'm gonna give it.
Because now she said 5, and your expression is going to be interested in if it's higher or lower than that.
I think it'll be higher. I don't think it's a 5. I think it's about 7. I'll give it a 7. Anyway, I'll give it a 7. Just because of the fighting scenes with like the animals and that.
3.5.
3.5 bells.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was just there was too much bullshit with the fat panda. It really brought the film down for me. That last fight scene really hammered it. It was heading for a 5 or a 6 beforehand, and then it just got.
Damn.
I got really pissed off with it because I really hate Jack Black. Yeah, I really hate Jack Black characters because he's just a shit.
I understand. Yeah, I get it.
He can't play anything but Jack Black. You know those actors I've talked about on all these podcasts before.
Yeah.
Actors, James Corden plays James Corden. Like, just try and be diverse, and they just only play Jack Black, which is talking a lot. That's why I hate Seth Rogen so much. Seth Rogen always plays the same character. It's lucky. It's 3.5. So we're going to have to leave you now, but you can go and quickly hunt down fucking Jack Black. We're going to give him a 5-second head start. Here's some shotguns. Go shoot that fucking
Oh my God, come on.
Cheers. He gets out of breath on the fucking stairs. Chase him up there. It's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Bye from me.